The Obama administration is denying a report tonight that the U.S. and Iran are closer to what some top allies in the region and some top lawmakers on Capitol Hill would consider a bad deal on Tehran's nuclear program. The rumored specifics of this agreement have a lot of people around the world expressing serious concerns. Here is Chief White House correspondent Ed Henry.
After a closed-door meeting with the Emir of Qatar today, President Obama offered an update on talks with Iran that may not reassure Arab or Israeli allies.
I gave the Emir an update and assured him that our goal here is to be able to verify that Iran does not have a nuclear weapon.
In fact, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu wants any deal to dismantle Iran's nuclear program and prevent the regime from obtaining weapons down the road, rather than just verifying its current status. Sources close to Netanyahu describe growing anxiety about the Iranian negotiations, not just in Israel, but among Arab nations like Qatar as well as Saudi Arabia. As Secretary of State John Kerry edges closer to a deal with Tehran that would freeze its nuclear activities for as little as 10 years, despite initially vowing to restrain them for twice that long, while also allowing the Iranians to gradually build up their capabilities again after the president has left office.
The deal doesn't cover critical aspects, including the actual weaponization work of highly enriched uranium. So I think it's a bad deal. It rests on bad premises. It's going to have a bad outcome.
Kerry pushed back hard on the criticism today, telling lawmakers there's no final deal yet.
I can't state this more firmly. The policy is Iran will not get a nuclear weapon. And anybody running around right now jumping in to say, well, we don't like the deal or this or that, doesn't know what the deal is.
Still, Netanyahu declared today he will do everything he can to prevent the nuclear deal when he addresses Congress next Tuesday. As Republican Lindsey Graham tried to make the case today, a weak deal will further embolden Iran, which is already pulling strings from Syria to Yemen.
The foreign policy doctrine of the United States is to be engaged and to lead across the world in ways that advance America's interests and values and protect our security.
Do you think it's working?
It is working very effectively in many places. It is troubled in some places.
Now, Vice President Biden and some congressional Democrats are skipping Netanyahu's speech. They believe Speaker Boehner politicized this by cutting the White House out of the invite.